This is episode 8 of building a Munificent class in LEGO.
So I've continued a lot of work on this whole like front section here. One of the main things is that I switched out this piece because it used to be this one in the same area, but I was a little bit too big for what I needed there. So this one just I think works a little bit better. Also the angle here is a lot sharper. It cuts down not as steep as it was before, which is good. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this overhang here. I could move it back a brick to be in line with that, but then it kind of like hangs over the edge a lot. So that might be fine. I'll have to think about it though. And then down in the middle here, I've redid some of the greebling. That's the gun that I moved back from last episode. I do need that piece in dark gray though. And then also for like that section is fine, like for like it clicking in, but that one not as much. I didn't like that as much because there's like less overlap kind of. It didn't look as good, and also like it needed to extend out before it comes flat. So I made this little piece which slots in to that spot there, and it kind of helps smooth out that angle. And having it be the bracket allows it to be pushed up against that brick to make it be smooth with it and look pretty good. So on the other side here, I tried out using the bigger slope piece, and it does have like this really big overhang. So I use this little vent piece to kind of fill in that area. It's not very accurate, like this whole thing is like a smooth panel, but it does look fine. I like it better than like this curved version, just because of like how it like matches the angle better, being more like straight lines instead of the curves. I don't know if I like this side or this side better. I don't know where the other side of that piece is, but I do have plenty of these, so I might go with this one just because I don't have to like look for the piece. But I'm not too sure. More things that I need to work on is this whole underside section, because I have like all of these pieces from the build that just aren't attached, and I need to get those on at some point. Like there's like greebling and stuff in there that I have to redo, which is something that I'm gonna have to work on. So I've reattached all of like the bottom panels and stuff. It's mostly on how it was before. One thing is that this section here is like mostly empty space except for like some support struts hanging like that are attached to this kind of armor plating. So I kind of have that with the black and then like the dark gray kind of beams that are supposed to be there. I don't know how I like that. I don't really like having like the background built into the ship, like it's black because this is going to be in space, but it looks kind of ugly just like on its own. Flipping it over, I've attached the guns back on. There are 7 now, like there should be. Before there were only 6, but now there's the accurate amount. It gets a little bit cramped over here, but that's probably fine. Also, I've done some editing to the front of the ship. Instead of having these pieces be 1x4s, like this, they're now 1x3s, and in that spot I kind of threw a cheese slope in there, and that actually helps round out the shape a bit more, which is nice because it was kind of running up too close to the bridge, and that didn't really look good. So by having it a little bit, the cheese slope just kind of helps it smooth out that angle. And it was also a pretty big jut in, but that actually helps a lot, surprisingly. So that's looking better than it was before. I don't know if it's perfect yet, but it's getting there. Here's that picture I took, which you saw in the thumbnail, and it's actually looking pretty good. I am gonna have to move the bridge up a little bit, but other than that, I think it's looking pretty awesome.